In this video, I want to show you how to use the servo tester. This is very low cost servo tester to use to calibrate and test the servo motor. As we know that we are using the position servo in this video lesson, then I want to take this opportunity and show you how one can use this servo tester in order to test and calibrate the servo motor. Now this servo tester is very low cost and very easy to use. You can see on one side we have a 3 pins connector, and this 3 pin is basically to power up the servo tester. And then in the middle you see there's a potentiometer knob here, and on the other side you see there are 3 pins where you can able to connect. It's like a pair of 3 pins, so you can connect a 3 servo motors in order to test and calibrate the servo motor. So this side will going to power up the servo tester, and this will be an input, and this will be an output of the servo motor to servo tester, to whom we will going to connect the servo motor. Now I have this servo motor connector pin, so I'm going to connect the servo motor straight away to the output. I know there is no input yet, but we will going to power up the servo tester a little bit later. So I have connected this. Now I need a male to female jumper wire in order to power up the servo tester. So I take one male to female jumper wire, and you kind of see here there's a little labels which basically says which pin is what from this 3 pin connector, and the middle one is the 5 volt. So I'm going to connect the middle one to the 5 volt on Arduino. So I'm going to use the Arduino as a power source. And then I take another male to female jumper wire, and I'm going to connect to the ground pin of the servo tester, and I'm going to connect to the ground pin on Arduino Uno. So basically I'm using Arduino Uno to power up the servo tester. So the input will be just to power up, and the output of the servo tester will generate the pulses which basically turn the servo motor on. So right now there's no power to Arduino, and I have to power up the Arduino. So let me just power up the Arduino, and you see it's been powered up, and there are 3 LEDs up here, and there's one little button here, select button. It's written, I don't know whether you can see, but when I press the button, then this mode, there are 3 modes. Manual mode, so the first LED, the second LED will be a neutral, and the third LED will be auto. So when I press the button here on a lower left corner here, little select button, it will go to the neutral position, and you can see the LED has moved further. So let me press the button again, and you see right now the servo tester have configured into the auto mode, and you see in auto mode the servo motor spin 180 degree because it's a position servo, so it will move back and forth 180 degree. So when I press the button once again, then you see the LED has moved to the manual position, and in the manual position, in manual mode, you can able to rotate the servo shaft by rotating the knob, right? So you can keep it anywhere you like. Let's say if I move it here, and when I press the button again, and it will change its mode to the neutral, it will take to the default neutral position for the servo motor. And it's always good to keep it at the neutral, and then upload the code and move the shaft as much as you want to the left or the right with 180 degree, right? So let me press the button once again, and you see now it's in auto mode. So that's how we will going to use the servo tester in order to test and calibrate the servo motor as and when it's needed. Okay, I hope you have found this video educational and entertaining. We'll see us into the next video lesson. Bye bye for now.